Chief Human Resources Officers Exchange is definitely a small, intimate setting. It's an environment where you come together and you get to meet people that are your peers, that work for other major corporations, and it's different industries. So it's nice because we can share best practices and meet the people, stay in touch, and build long-term acquaintances that I would not have the exposure or the opportunity to without being a part of the exchange.
Especially in an event at this size, right? You get a chance. I've sat at the same table now for 2 days with the same individuals, so we've had an opportunity to get to know each other a little bit. Dinner certainly is an opportunity to get to know people more personally. And I think that's part of the lure to being away at an event like this, is that you take back some relationships and networks that stick with you. There are a wide variety of sponsors at this event, but in advance you get the opportunity to do that match that allows you to determine your schedule and your ability to meet or speed date with those vendors and sponsors who allow the opportunity to connect with you and your particular needs.
It doesn't feel like in some situations where you go into some of these conferences and there's this vendor or attendee dynamic that's sort of frictional. There's no friction here. It feels like everybody's a colleague when you come here and you just build on that. I was really impressed with the amount of homework the person did before they sat in my chair. Usually you have to kind of go through, hey, here's who I am. I didn't have to do that with anybody. They already had been on the website, they'd already kind of figured out who we are, and they were already thinking about, based on what I saw, here's how I'm thinking you might help us. So it was almost like the perfect setup, man, right? And you were like the comic delivering the punchline. So I had 8 meetings. Every single person I talked to wants to follow up, 100%.
So on the business meeting experience, I have been really, really pleased with the participants that I've been able to meet with. And what I would say specifically is that they have been really in tune and in touch with what is happening in the HR industry. And so they are suggesting, creating, developing solutions that are very relevant to the HR problems that we're trying to solve for today. And so I have been thrilled with the sessions, the partnerships, and the people that I've met. Everyone has a voice. Everyone's asked to engage and to participate. And so there's a lot of cross-learning, which is the best learning from our peers. And so the way that the exchange has given us an opportunity, whether you're on the panel or you're in the audience, you are actively engaged and participating. That's been very, very beneficial.
This has been our first experience here at the CHRO Exchange, and for us, engagement was key because it was intentional engagement. We would definitely come back to another exchange. Reason being is we do many conferences across the country, but it's very rare that we're able to have such an audience with the C-level suite and those decision makers. So it's a great opportunity for us.
It's very collaborative. The presentation that I did today, I had a lot of questions and people were really interested, which really just sparks my passion, my enthusiasm for my brand. I would absolutely recommend this to a peer of my level, and I can tell you why is because it's just we don't have opportunities like this to get together with people from different industries and actually have a relaxed setting to share. And I've actually been invited to go to the next CHRO exchange, and I eagerly accepted right away. And I said I would definitely be there and I would definitely speak.
It's expensive to pursue customers that aren't interested or aren't ready. And so what I like about this event is that you're bringing customers together who are ready, who do want to talk to us. You give us an opportunity to have those connections one-on-one and prepare in advance. We get information about each customer, what the priorities are, and it allows us to structure some intelligent questions in advance to maximize the time together. To do these trade shows and HR conferences doesn't drive a lot of return, but actual developing a strong opportunity that you can immediately follow up on and has a path to an end result, which is solving a problem and being paid to do that. The investment here will drive that ROI.
In total, there's about 10 business meetings that we've attended, and I'd say about 80% of those we're looking to follow up with. So yeah, it's been a very productive few days.